We are entering into our third hour of Ganbaru. I hope you have been enjoying our programming thus far. I'm very pleased and honored to introduce the next few speakers, and they will be the Dean of the College of Fine and Applied Arts, Kevin Hamilton. With his support, we have been able to do something like Ganbaru for all of you, and he has been extraordinarily supportive of Japan House during this time period and even before, and we are so grateful for his leadership and strength throughout these difficult times. Also, I'd like to introduce John Salvani, the Assistant Dean for Advancement. It was through his encouragement that we were able to do Ganbaru today, so I thank John so much. And last but not least, I'd like to introduce Brenda Nardi, the Senior Director of Advancement. She is our angel, a supporter of Japan House, and I feel like I'm able to do what I'm able to do because of her support. So I thank all three of them for their continuous support and belief in Japan House.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Hamilton and I'm Dean of the College of Fine and Applied Arts, where it's our great privilege to host and support Japan House and all of its networks and traditions that it has stewarded over the years. Normally this time of year we are gathering together for Matsuri, the amazing new addition to our town's regular cycle of festivals and gatherings. And while we miss being together in the Arboretum, this is a new opportunity to emphasize and learn from yet another layer of the many gifts that Japan House and its networks and traditions bring our college and our community. Even before the pandemic, it was more and more clear to us that Japan House is an essential part of our college's mission in that it helps us center on wellness, on well-being, on health, and that it does so with the arts at the core. Not everybody realizes that the arts are as important as they are to wellness and to keeping ourselves whole as humans. But of course, the traditions that Japan House stewards have been well aware of that for centuries and centuries. And so, even before the pandemic, we were turning as a college to looking to depend on Japan House more for this aspect of our mission and learning from it more. We understand, of course, that part of that wellness is being together, holding things in our hands, appreciating the aesthetic together, and that is the part we miss. We miss being in the same place, hearing the same music together for Matsuri Fest, tasting the same food together in the flesh for Matsuri Fest. Those are important in-person, aesthetic, material, sensual parts of wellness. But what Ganbaru enables us to do is to also remember another aspect of what Japan House has brought over the years, which is an emphasis on relationships. And that how we struggle on, how we remain strong, is as much on depending on the arts for our wellness as our mutual appreciation of the arts and the relationships we steward over the years. Japan House has blown me away for the depth of relationships that it stewards, for how people who form ties over tea maintain those ties for a long time. So let's gather from Ganbaru, let's celebrate those relationships, let's learn from them. And I hope that this time supports you in your wellness, reiterates the importance of these traditions in your lives, and even forms new relationships through this process, even as we're apart. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Japan House, for bringing all you bring to our community and to our college. And thank you, for supporters of Japan House, for continuing to make this happen and helping us gather even remotely in this time. Good day.
Hi, my name is John Salvani. I'm Assistant Dean for Advancement at our College of Fine and Applied Arts here at the University of Illinois. Welcome to Ganbaru and to our Day of Giving here to support Japan House. I hope you enjoy the events that are scheduled for today and enjoy the opportunity to be together in this fashion in quite an unconventional way of doing things this year. But I also hope that you would consider supporting Japan House and by doing so through our online giving link. The online giving link information has been provided to you, so I hope you would be able to consider supporting Japan House in that way. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for being here, and thanks again for your support of Japan House.
Hi, thank you for joining us today in our first ever Day of Giving in support of Japan House. If you're like me, you appreciate the years of quality programming and public engagement we've all experienced. From the inception of Japan House in 1964, under the leadership of Professor Shozo Sato, through the years of leadership provided by Professor Kumiko Gunji, who brought us to the Japan House we know today, to today, under the leadership of Professor Jennifer Gunji Balsrud, we continue to enjoy and benefit from the excellent programming, and public engagement that is offered. We have the past and present of Japan House to appreciate and the future to look forward to. And with your support, we will continue to thrive. So again, thanks for joining us, and please enjoy the amazing lineup the Japan House staff has in store for you today. Bye.
Ready? Now I would like to introduce our next performers, Duo Yumeno, an extraordinary duet from New York. They have become very good friends of Japan House. They have played a couple times at Japan House, and we were actually the first performance during the pandemic, and we couldn't thank them enough to be willing to do that for us. It was a beautiful show, and I think you're going to enjoy this next piece by them. Thank you so much. Please continue watching.
Our first performers of today are Duo Yumeno. Duo Yumeno is a cello and koto duo based in New York whose music is both traditional and contemporary. The koto is a Japanese zither that has long been a part of Japanese culture. The playing of the koto was traditionally held by monks as well as women in high echelon society. In the Edo period, koto transitioned from being played by monks to being played by professional musicians. Since the Meiji era, the music of the koto has fused with Western music, as many people tried to combine Japanese instruments with classical, jazz, rock, and pop music. This innovative duo explores an interchange between Japanese and Western music, and have been collaborating and performing in the US and Japan since 2008. Japan House has hosted them twice in the past, and most recently, they were our first performance shared virtually at the end of March. Now we will enjoy another performance from this delightful duo.
Hello, we're Duo Yumeno. My name is Hikaru Tamaki and I play the cello.
My name is Yoko Reikano Kimura. I play Japanese koto.
So today we're very honored and excited to be part of Japan House's Matsuri, and we like to play a duo piece titled Namima no Kirameki, which roughly means reflection of the waves, and it's composed by Hiroki Tamaki.
Art is vitamin C for one's soul. Without having vitamin C, we physically have a problem. But you cannot take vitamin C all at once because they all washes away. The same way with art. If you appreciate and practice art, and eventually you share with other people, not only for yourself, and give them some hope, some encouragement for the next moment. And this is the function of art. They will say, what do you want to become in the future when you grow up? Everybody say, I'm going to become general, I'm going to become pilot, I'm going to become sailors. And then shows us what we want to become, artist. Artist. I was running small private art school in Kamakura, Japan. One day there was a visitor when she was leaving. If there is invitation from University of Illinois as an artist in residence, would you be interested in coming? I moved on to Champaign, Illinois with the 5 tons of equipment. And we found very nice Victorian style home within the campus. And then this was remodeled as in a Japanese style and then opened as a classroom in 1975. And so students started coming, have to walk about 15 minutes from campus. But they came and then they enjoyed the difference in atmosphere. One day, one young lady showed up, happened to be Kimiko Gunji. She overheard that I'm promoting Japanese art in this campus. And then eventually she became my teaching assistant. The university decided they need that space. So then Professor Gunji have to deal with closing the original Japan house. And then fundraising for new Japan house to be built. That was a big undertaking.
Kokoro means inclusively heart, mind, spirit. So it's all in one word. I started working at the Asian Library in 1968. Meanwhile, I was already helping Shoto Sato's classes. I had kind of dreamed that it would be really wonderful to have a space like this. Not all of the students can go over to Japan, but can be here to learn in actual setting. So I started kind of thinking about what to do. My tea school, Rasenki Tea School, Grandmaster 15th, has been donating tea here and there all over the world. So I was hoping that he will think about us too. So I wrote a letter to him about how I teach Chado, the way of tea, to American students, which he read, and so he was impressed with the way the student can learn the spirit of tea. And then, of course, in Japan Illini Club, which is an alumni association, decided to do the fundraising for us, and that's another tea room. So we have this room and 8 mat room donated by the Urasenke. All I do is one pebble throw into the pond. Beautiful watermark all over. So, you just have to really think about where to send that one pebble. Japanese tradition, you're not supposed to praise your own kids, but she has new ideas, and I think she's doing a great job.
So the class that I teach is Chado, the Japanese way of tea, and it's basically a class where the students get to experience many different types of tea ceremonies. And once I started thinking about tea ceremony in a much broader perspective, that's when I was like, tea ceremony just becomes another way to kind of open our minds up, rather than saying it's just another tea experience. And so if it's through a tea ceremony or through an etiquette breakfast or through a martial arts demonstration, can Japan House be a springboard for learning about culture in a much broader sense? People get excited to learn about culture. I think that becomes this beautiful thing. It's a venue and it's an opportunity for connections to happen. That's where I have been trying to take Japan House. How do we broaden our activities, our cultural activities, so that our community and our university really truly embraces all diversity as much as we possibly can? I actually decided my freshman year to take a class with Professor Sato. The students that wanted to take his class encouraged, inspired, motivated him to do more because it was so unique to anything they've ever experienced. Same with my mother. They were so eager to understand and learn what she was sharing. And same for me too. I'm astonished by the reception that we get from this community. We are so fortunate to be a part of the Champaign-Urbana community. That's the heart and soul of why this succeeds and why it's special. That's what encourages all of us here at Japan House to do what we do and to do more.
Grab my hand from heaven send with me tonight. I run away. I run away. I run away. I run away.
Our next performer is Seiran Chiba. Seiran Chiba is a world-renowned Japanese calligrapher and artist from Fukushima, Japan, and is best known for her unique practice of doing calligraphy outdoors. She has executed her calligraphy at Matsuri 4 times in the past, at which she has done collaborative pieces with Hoetsu Taiko and other performers. Today, she will present her calligraphy in 2 prized locations in Fukushima that she has chosen.
Hello everyone, I'm Seiran Chiba, a calligrapher from Fukushima, Japan. This cherry tree is 1,000 years old. It's called Takizakura. I wrote Nintai. It means patience. Thank you for Japan House, University of Illinois, and you.
With a little hanging bar. Mary teaches classes in Oakwood, and then also when we have an opportunity, we love to feature the Sashiko traditional art form. It is really interesting. Usually it's done on a indigo background, but you can really take it, as you can see, Mary has taken and done her own thing with this. Up in Chicago, there's an artist that we started to work with. We found a couple of years ago, Jack Matsumoto. Jack Matsumoto has been producing art for quite some time, and we are so lucky to work with him now. He is a fine artist. As you can see, this is one of the pieces that he has produced. And one of the things I really think is interesting about him is he takes very traditional forms and very traditional shapes, as you can see behind me. We have a scroll hanging in our tokonoma, and he's taken that idea of a scroll and he's literally handmade this. It looks like this entire piece, from the fabric, the way that the actual painting is mounted is just absolutely beautiful, and then in the middle here is this gorgeous, gorgeous painting. And this will be raffled as well. So we really encourage everybody to go. If you do support Japan House, we want you to go visit our support page if you can. And another way that you can help support Japan House today is buying these t-shirts. And so every year we work with Scobar, which is a local printing. Scott Barber is just a wonderful local guy. He's able to get us the most softest shirts every year. In the past, for our Matsuri, we've had 5 of them. They've been red. This year we decided to depart from that because we're really not doing Matsuri and we are doing gambaru. So we decided to go with white, this really clean, crisp White is a symbol of purity in Japanese culture, and so in combination with Seiran Chiba, you just saw her recently on the videos doing a large-scale calligraphy piece for us, and so this is her calligraphy that she did for us, and so Ganbaru, and this will be a collector's and your favorite go-to shirt, just like every year. So we want to make sure that you get one of those on order, as well as we have a special artist that we work with every year, Max. And so Max has been out at the market for us. She has designed beer labels. Max is used to be a local artist, but now she lives in Austin. You'll be meeting her later in our vendor preview section. I'll do an interview with her, and she's a really fun person. And what she has designed is this year, because we're all in these Zoom boxes, she has designed a special Zoom chat with 6 animals. Last year on our Goen beer, she made a design of 5 animals out in the forest, out in the Arboretum. And so this year we decided to have her design another, we didn't do a beer label with her, but we wanted to do something again and work with Max. And so she designed 6 characters. A new one this year is the owl, but we've sort of named them all after characters that we run into every year at the Matsuri. We have Jim the turtle, he's our Jim buyer. He's our gardener. You'll see him out in the garden. You see Kiki the dragon. Kiki the dragon, for anybody that knows, is doing ikebana. That is Gunji Sensei, or Kimiko Gunji. We have Dale. Dale, the bonsai master. And a little bit you'll meet Dale coming up here. And then who else do we have? We have Mark. He's the owl, and that is the origami artist, as I showed right here. And last year, anybody that was at Matsuri hopefully remembers the duo that we did with Hoetsu Taiko. Mark and I worked for nearly a month in trying to develop a large-scale origami piece for everybody. So we ordered in a 12 by 12 foot piece of paper, and we were able to produce a crane very similar to the small cranes that we have here around Japan House. But that was very exciting, and Mark continues to support us in many ways. Let me think. The other characters, we have the crane, and there's one more. But anyway, we really encourage you to buy the shirts. It's a wonderful thing that you can own, but it also is a way to support Japan House. A small portion of the cost of making those shirts will go back to supporting Japan House. And so right now, I'm going to check in. The one good thing is, just like everybody, you can go right to your mobile device. You can go to your iPad. You can go to, of course, your home computer. But we want you to keep following us all day long. And if you can support us, we are at 47 donors out of our 88 donor goal. Right now, we are just over $9,000, and I'm just so in awe of that. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting us today. And to see all the names come through. Trisha Sue just came in with a donation. Thank you, Trisha. We really love it and hope that you're able to support Japan House and come visit Japan House and let us know that what we do that you enjoy. And anyway, if you can go there today, you will be registered into our, and actually we're going to keep the portal up through tomorrow through tomorrow night. And then on Monday, we will be drawing. We have several packages and several different objects around here that many of our wonderful vendors have donated. And so on Monday, we will be doing that. We may do a live Facebook session. We're trying to figure all that out, how that might work. But the director of Japan House, Jennifer Gunji Balsrud, myself, our office manager, Lisa, as well as our wonderful assistant, Diana, and then Jeffrey, our super intern. We'll all be back here on Monday, and we will be drawing for those wonderful prizes. So please continue to watch and let us know on social media what you like. Let us tell the performers that you like them. Jeffrey, do you want to come and he's over here looking at me. This is new for all of us, by the way. I'm going to put my mask back on now that Jeffrey's going to come over. This is new for all of us. And so, Jeffrey, have you seen any of the fun gifts that we have today for the giveaway, for the raffle?
Yeah, I've seen some of the gifts. They all look really cool.
Is there anyone in particular you want to win?
I would want to win the Body Works gift card.
Body Works gift certificates. Those are one of the best ones. I agree. And we also have bonsai trees that I haven't shown. So the next break, I think I'll pull those out and we'll be showing some of the bonsai. But that's a great idea. We have gift certificates from several of the local restaurants. Do you like Siam Terrace?
I do.
Yeah, they're awesome. They were out here last year. Broadway Food Hall gave us some gift certificates. So we have quite a few different places and different things that you can go and enjoy locally. We are getting ready to head into our next hour, and we really want to thank everybody for following along. It really takes a village around here, although we seem very quiet most of the time. Usually that door is locked, and the reason is because we have something going on in here that is contemplative. It could just be even us just working. Typically, I'm here by myself. Once in a while, you come in and help me, right, Jeffrey?
Once in a while.
Once in a while. Last week, it was almost every day. Jeffrey's a student, by the way, so he has to balance working and his passion for Japan House and all the time that he would love to spend here with actually being a student. Jeffrey is a major musician, and he actually plays for us every once in a while. So we will be having our internship program in the springtime this year. We're hoping to be able to move it to the springtime, and at that time we'll be having hopefully many more programs featuring our interns and all the wonderful things that they do. Thank you, Jeffrey. All right, and so as we kind of come out of this hour, we just want to thank you once again for supporting Japan House. Japan House is a non-for-profit, and all the money and everything that we do, including my salary, is given through wonderful donors like yourself. So please go to the portal, and if you can support Japan House today and let us know, that would be great. Thank you so much, and please continue to watch. Have a great afternoon.
by the end of century. By the end of century. Can't you see? You're gonna waste some time that you can never take again. I can see. Do you really wanna carry on with such a game? 目を閉じても見えてくる。By the end of century. By the end of century. Can't you see? You're gonna waste some time that you can never take again. I can see. Do you really wanna carry on with such a game? 目を閉じても見えてくる。By the end of century.